Welcome back to SaneTresses. Okay guys, so I'm just going to be tweezing my eyebrows today, but you're going to see me literally scream. That hurts. Okay guys, I like to tweeze my eyebrows, getting ready for doing my eyebrows using the Cabral from Benefit. It's just a pomade in the number 5. So you guys want to see how I do my eyebrows, literally I've done them a lot of times, so you can watch previous videos that I've done before. But yeah, today this video is all about showing you some makeup tricks that I've really picked up and that have just changed my makeup game, guys. Literally, let's get started. So this is the Cover FX orange corrector, and because I've got dark circles, I like to put these under my eyes, and if I have a breakout and anywhere where there's hyperpigmentation, I like to just place it. Then I use my finger to tap it in, and that helps because it uses the warmth of your finger. And just to seal everything, use a makeup sponge, a damp makeup sponge, and that will really work to spread the product around the areas that you need to be covered. And later on I go in with a loose powder, any loose powder that you have. I'm using the RCMA no color powder in this tutorial, but otherwise it's just to seal that orange corrector in place so that it does not move anywhere. And another trick that I've been loving is just to spray my face just before I do my foundation, and I've seen that it helps to blend the foundation super well, and it also helps like to kind of, you know, make the foundation last. Because just imagine, once it's setting, you know, the makeup setting spray is setting, it's setting with the foundation with it, you know what I mean? So well, anyway, it kind of works for me. And I'd like to also just use a concealer just under my eye, so I'm not going with my foundation over the concealed areas. And that helps to not have, you know, like cracky, old, crusty concealer under your eyes. And another trick is to set my whole face. I know a lot of people set using loose setting powder just where they would have concealed their face, but I like to set my whole face, literally. So I like to set my nose because it's very oily. I like to set my smile lines because I laugh a lot and it's a situation. So I set my eyes, my ears, everywhere, my neck. Literally, I could set my whole body if I could. But yeah, setting my eyebrows, see what I mean? And obviously you guys, you know, you have to use a bronzer, but I've been using a really dark bronzer, and for some reason it's kind of changed, you know, my makeup game, you know, because I've got a, you know, five finger whatever sized forehead, so contouring my forehead and, you know, under my cheeks and, you know, the double chin and everything, it just makes everything come out really well. And another trick that I like is when I'm contouring my nose, is just to connect it to my eyebrows, you know, and it just kind of, it just works, guys. So I'm just tapping that in and kind of going in with a loose setting powder just to, you know, bring out all the highlighted areas and just to define places that need to be defined. And that's just like reverse contouring that I'm doing right there. So y'all guys, it just works. Go back in, you know, just emphasize that straight nose. So yeah, well, there's nothing to see here, to be honest. This is just a basic eyeshadow, literally just going in with dark brown tones and just a shimmer using your finger. That's another trick. It just kind of, you know, brings out all that shimmer, and it really works. I really like it. So yeah, try it if you haven't before. And I'm just cleaning it up with a brush, you know, nothing to see here. And I like to dip you know, my powder into like a foundation powder just to clean up all that, so it helps with the flashback. In case you're using a loose setting powder that might cause flashback, just go in with a powder foundation of your color. It works. And another trick for women of color is to use an orange blush. Literally, it's a game changer, and I like to connect it with my outer V. It just works, you know, the nose, the chin, everywhere. And another trick that I've been loving, guys, is not to just go straight with your liquid eyeliner and just think that you can just do it with one swipe. Literally, it's using small little, you know, movements. And I've been loving a half eyeliner, if that's what it's called, and it just works. Literally just takes it to a whole nother level. And another thing that I like, a trick that I use, is to use like an eyebrow powder on top of that pomade just to set it, and it just gives you more coverage and it sets that pomade in place. And yeah, just to also clean up all the mess, everything that would have happened, well, basically. And well, if you don't know by now, I love a green eyeliner, and it just brings out those brown eyes. It's like I've never really looked back. And also to just go back in with the same shadows, darker shadows that you've used, just to, you know, clean it up and make sure everything is anti-dory. Yeah, guys, and just highlighting the inner corner. Literally, that whole inner corner, you have to highlight it. And underneath your eyebrows. And another point that I like, another place that I like to highlight, is the side of the nose. See, it just works. It just works. Yeah, the bridge of the nose, we know that. And the, what is it called again? That part of the lips, yeah. So yeah, guys, now literally, instead of just lining, just like creating just one line off your, you know, your eyeliner, just make sure you kind of shade in the majority of your lip. That really fades better. Like if your lipstick is going to fade, it won't leave like a disgusting, you know, brown line. So yeah, that helps. Even I'm using a brush to just, you know, smooth everything out and to distribute it, so it's like a first layer of lipstick if you want. And I'm going in with a liquid lipstick, which is an orange toned one, and yeah, I just put on the bottom lip, and then I just kind of like smooch everything together. And then go back in with that brush that kind of still has, you know, that brown liner, and then it just works. You know, to be honest, try these tricks, guys. It just works. I hope you're taking me seriously, because I kind of am not taking myself seriously. But anyway, it works. Another trick is to go in with that same powder foundation just to clean up. So don't worry if you make a mess, girl. Just go back in with a brush and a powder and just clean up the mess. Make sure you're using, you know, a powder that is not too light. I kind of go back in with, you know, the brush that I was using with my contour, just to you know, fix that whole light situation around my mouth, and yeah, restore that highlighter back on. And yeah, that's it, guys. Those are my tricks that I've been using, literally, that have changed my makeup game. Let me know in the comments down below what your tricks are. And yeah, guys, until next time. Bye, guys. Love you. God bless.